So, what is the best way to destroy a tank in Black Ops Cold War? In my quest to find out, I also found out the best way to destroy every vehicle in this game. I now actively seek out vehicles to get an easy kill. The tanks have a whopping 7k health, but with the right attachments on your gun, you stand a very good chance of destroying the vehicle before the driver can even get out of it. This question took an entire prestige to answer. As a bonus, I did discover the best way to destroy all kill streaks in the game as well. This will be covered in another video coming up next, so please be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next upload. If you enjoyed the video and learned something at all, please consider dropping a like. My name is Barrett, please subscribe for more. Let's get right into this video. So, in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the tanks appear in two game modes. They appear in Fireteam, Dirty Bomb, and they appear in Combined Arms. Just one of the maps, that is the Crossroads map. This is a 12 versus 12 game, of course, it's a huge map. They respawn every 2 minutes after being destroyed. There can only be 4 on the Crossroads map at any one time. Even in Warzone, the vehicles in that game mode will actually be affected by these weapons in Black Ops Cold War come December. All the attachments and equipment that I mentioned in this video will appear on the Warzone map too. So the Jeeps, the quad bikes will also be affected by the things contained in this video. This of course will change over time. Any numbers contained in this video will of course change too. So please refer to the comments down below should those details update over time. Now, as tanks do not appear in private games, all of this testing was done live. The tanks now have a health bar above them. It's really easy to check from a distance before you approach it how much health does this thing have. Most of this video was recorded in multiplayer, but all of the stats and figures, numbers carry over to Fireteam Dirty Bomb as well. Did you know you can take out a tank in just 9 bullets with the right attachments? But there are also some really bad ways in which you could attempt to take out a tank. So surprisingly, tanks do not take full damage, nor can they hurt themselves with their own rockets. It actually takes 3 shots from another tank to destroy it. In this video, I will show you the best way to destroy a tank and the tanks of the sea in, of course, the Combined Arms map known as Armada. So let's start with the equipment designed for the job, known as the pizza grenade, aka the proximity mine. This field upgrade is very powerful. The rarity of you getting kills with it on a vehicle is actually very slim. The clips in the background took over an hour to capture. The tank is so powerful it can get you before you get anywhere near close enough. The engineer perk lets you spot these equipment on the floor. The pizza grenades can be seen from quite far away. The engineer perk means it's so easy to spot these things from afar that it's not my suggestion to lead with this approach. The proximity mine is actually a field upgrade that levels up over time, and I would save these valuable pieces of equipment for enemy players. The mine will actually insta-kill anything in this game. Anything it can get a hit marker on, it will actually kill. From bikes to tanks to enemy players. So my suggestion is to put this in high traffic areas, in corners, where players may not be able to shoot it, and of course may not be able to see it. Players can carry a lot of powerful equipment from rockets to snipers. These can all kill tanks from a safe distance. The Sigma rockets seem to be the most logical route, right? The rockets lock onto the tank and deal a lot of damage. They deal as much damage as the tank can itself. It takes 3 rockets to kill a tank. On the sea, the boats take the same amount of rockets. While a vehicle is on fire, it will always explode over time. If you want to speed this up, shoot a few more bullets towards it, and of course, it'll explode a little bit quicker. Speaking of rockets, the RPG can set these tanks alight in 2 shots. If you see a tank from a distance with 50% health in red, this will mean it's worth taking a shot with the RPG to speed up its destruction. When it comes to grenades, the hand grenade, you need 5 grenades to take out a tank. That's quite difficult to do. I would actively avoid doing that. The grenade launcher, the thumper, aka the M79, you need 4 direct impacts to take out a tank. But you only need 2 Semtexes to clear a tank. So 1 Semtex on top of the tank will take out 50% of its health. If you see a red health bar, consider throwing your Semtex towards it. If it lands on it, you took it out. So with explosives, direct impacts make a massive difference. The splash damage is pretty weak. Check out this clip of a C4 landing next to a tank. It does 1/3 of the damage as if it was to land on it. During my testing, it makes a huge difference. If you're able to get C4 on a tank, it will destroy it in one go. Just one C4 will take out a tank. This extends to all vehicles in the game. The C4 is crazy powerful when you are in range of a moving vehicle. The Molotovs, on the other hand, do virtually zero damage. Don't even throw them. This extends to the knife as well. Sadly, no damage from the knife on the tanks or any vehicle, to be fair. The bow and arrow kill streak, pretty good. This takes 4 shots to destroy the tank. It's hard to get those things on target, so in my opinion it's worth saving those for the enemy opposition rather than vehicles. With kill streaks, the napalm does not destroy the tank, but the artillery strike does in 1 bullet, as does the cruise missile, as does the VTOL. I have no footage of the war machine. Maybe someone in the comments can help us out here. Let us know, have you destroyed a tank with a war machine? How many shots does it take? Let me know down in the comments. In fact, if you made it this far through the video, please down in the comments put #tanker. But if you really want to destroy tanks and other vehicles from afar, there's an attachment for primary weapons called the Cavalry Lancer. This is a barrel. It's unlocked at level 13 for each of the weapons. It does a massive amount of damage to vehicles. Each of the stats are slightly different, but they are all similar for the category of weapon that they are in. This leads me to tell you about the best way to destroy vehicles in Black Ops Cold War. This barrel increases your vehicle damage from 100% up to 500%. This extends to vehicles and kill streaks as well. Here's some footage of the MP5 with the Cavalry Lancer attachment on. It does some damage, not really enough to stand a chance on a 1v1 versus a tank, but it adds up to 200% damage to the weapon, meaning it can deal 72 damage per bullet to the tank. Here is the same class for the M16. This M16 can do 175 damage per bullet. Bear in mind, there are not really that many better attachments in the barrel category, so the Cavalry Lancer is a great attachment to run anytime. The Cavalry Lancer in this class adds 250% damage to streaks and vehicles in the tactical rifle category. Here's a few clips of it being used on a few vehicles across the game. This means anyone traveling across the map, why not give it a go? These attachments are going to be live in Warzone later on this year. This gun with this attachment will go crazy on vehicles and jeeps in the Warzone map. So please keep in mind the Cavalry Lancer for your weapons going into Warzone coming up this Christmas. We're now moving on to the more powerful weapons, talking about heavy machine guns. These are designed to take out vehicles. The RPD is a great heavy machine gun. I use this quite commonly. I've leveled this up quite a bit to see what it can do. This can carry 100 bullets and it can have an extra 100% vehicle damage using the Cavalry Lancer. It has got a different name, being it's a German weapon. Sorry, can't pronounce that, but it now does 114 damage per bullet. Using this on kill streaks and of course other vehicles and tanks, making this barrel the most valuable barrel in this category. You have to use this. It's unlocked at level 13 for all of the heavy machine guns. Definitely give it a try. The tactical rifle, known as the Type 63, a single shot rifle, can do 230 damage per bullet, and this is only second to the snipers. This weapon is currently my favourite in the game. It does a base damage of 2 shots kill. It is really good, and of course it's quite versatile, being able it can take out streaks, UAVs, and of course vehicles and players through walls. It is really good, and it's amazing at taking out boats and hoes. But the snipers are in a different class when using this cavalry attachment. The Cavalry Lancer attachment adds 500% extra vehicle damage per bullet. That's 825 damage per shot. 825. You can take out a tank in 9 shots. You can take out the smaller vehicles in just 2. Throughout this video I knew I had to make it to level 55 to unlock something pretty special, and that is the Barrett sniper rifle. This gun does act like all the other snipers, except it shoots twice as fast. You can prestige in Black Ops Cold War, and when you do, I urge you to create this class on screen now. This is my buzzkill class. You need to get your Barrett to level 13 to unlock this attachment. It is very good, and it's insanely quick at taking out vehicles in the skies, UAVs in just 2 shots. That is unfair, right? Swap to this class on the big maps where you need to destroy things in the sky, things that are killing you constantly. Swap to this and you can take it out in no time. Bear in mind, of course, tanks won't always be in full health when you encounter them, so keep an eye on the health bar. use this Barrett to take this out. Of course, tanks do not regain health. If you are using the engineer perk, of course, it's very easy to spot tanks across the map for an easy kill. As you can see, this does extend from vehicles into the game. It's quite unfair, to be fair. It extends through all the vehicles. Anything that moves, anything the engineer perk can be affected by, this actually does make a huge difference. If you run support in your team, maybe you can use the law breaker perk. This is to carry this as your backup sniper. Have your main gun, but this sniper as a backup. This is a one shot to the head to all enemies. It's just a buzz kill streak all over. It takes everything out of the sky. So a full breakdown in how to take out streaks with this bad boy is going to come next. Please check out the rest of the channel while you're here. Of course, drop a subscription so you don't miss the next one. Of course, let me know in the comments, have I missed anything? Is there anything that is really overpowered that I have missed? I have done a lot of testing of Prestige now. I feel I've got everything unlocked and I'd love to try it for you guys. Eventually tanks are going to appear inside the private games. Currently they're not, so it is difficult to test the tanks out. But of course I can test it on streaks, why not? If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like, my name is Barrett. I would love to see you next time. Of course, subscribe for more. Why not check out one of the videos you'll see on screen now? My name is Barrett. I'll see you very soon. Take it easy.